Hi everyone, my name is Mauen. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing my thoughts on the new Anastasia Brow Freeze product. And I've been wanting to do this video for quite some time, but it's been sold out in Canada for quite a while. So I got the notification from Sephora that it was back in stock and I took advantage and ordered it right away. And now it's arrived at my house and I wanted to record my initial reaction to the product. I've been searching for a brow gel brow product to like hold my hairs up for a very long time. Currently right now I am doing soap brows and I've just recently started doing that, like probably in the past few months. So I initially saw this product on Kim Kardashian's Instagram story, so I'm super excited to try this because I currently right now don't have any eyebrow product on, and which is weird because brows is usually the first step in my makeup routine. So this is what my eyebrows look like without any products on. So I have the product right here and it's pretty tiny. It is only 8 grams of product. So when you first open it, it does come in like a really cute pomade case. And when you open it, it is obviously clear. I mean, it does come with a lot of product, but for the price, like right away, like this is $30 Canadian. Like I am not liking that price because that's pretty expensive just for a brow gel. But I mean, if it's gonna hold up my thick, straight, coarse Asian hairs up, then I will pay any price for a product like this. Okay, and looking at the product, it is only good for 6 months after opening. So, Jesus, okay, 6 months only? Okay. That's not a very long time. Another thing that I kind of don't like already is that it didn't come with a spoolie, so you have to buy your own spoolie for this product. But I'm gonna be using my brow wiz from Anastasia, which is a little bit thinner. So if you buy this product, make sure you do have a spoolie on hand. So how I'm gonna do today's review, I guess, is on my left side here, because that's the better brow, I'm gonna be doing the Anastasia Brow Freeze on this eyebrow, and then I'm gonna compare it to soap brows is what I usually do on my right side. So this is kind of, I guess, Anastasia versus soap brows, because I've test trialed so many brow gel products out there and so far soap brows has been the best thing. I have used the Anastasia clear brow gel, which I have right here, and to be honest, it worked for a little bit, but I just didn't like it because it didn't really hold my hairs up. It only would hold my hair up for, I would say, like 30 minutes. And another product that I used was like gel, which I don't like using gel just because it does leave that white cast or flakiness on your eyebrows, and I don't want that. And another product that was recommended to me is like the Essence eyebrow gel, lash and eyebrow gel, I guess. I don't know how you would use this for lashes, but I use it for my brows, and this, oh my gosh, this sucked. It didn't even hold my hairs up. One of my friends, Eliza, if she's watching this, she recommended this to me, and I'm sorry, Eliza, but this really sucked. But yeah, like I didn't like this one. So I've watched plenty of videos on this brow freeze product and I've heard really mixed reviews on this, so I'm curious to see how it will react on my eyebrows, especially because my eyebrows, it's so hard for them to stay up. I've only probably seen like 1 or 2 videos of Asians doing this brow freeze review, so hopefully if you are watching this and have my type of hair, hopefully this video helps you in your decision in purchasing this product. Like I said, I don't have anything on my eyebrows right now, which is why my makeup looks incomplete. So let's get started. So like I mentioned, I will be using my Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil, and I love this stuff. Like I love all Anastasia brow products, but the clear brow gel was a miss. I'm going to be using this spoolie in comparison to like a regular spoolie, so this one is definitely more fine and can get into the hairs there versus this. So I'm going to be using this, and as you can tell, like I don't know if you can tell right now, but my eyebrows are kind of going downwards and we're trying to fix that. So what I like already about this product is that all the videos that I've watched, they didn't have to add like water or setting spray like soap brows, so this is just like a one-step go kind of product. All right, so I have my product right here, and I'm not gonna go too much in there because the videos that I've been seeing, they say a little goes a long way, so I'm just gonna put my brush in there, kind of just back and forth. That looks like a lot. I really hope this works out for me because I am kind of tired doing the soap brows. It just takes so much time. I mean, it has beautiful results and everything, but it takes too much time. Okay, I'm gonna pull my hair back here. I'm scared that I put too much, but let's see. Oh wow. All right, so my first initial reaction is it is very tacky, very tacky, and I'm going really light, and as you can tell, oh my gosh, my brow hairs, sorry, are actually going up. I really want to avoid the whole white cast on my eyebrows thing, but oh my gosh, look at that so far. I'm actually really liking it so far. Oh my god, this is amazing. I really thought it was gonna be super sticky. I mean, it is, but to the point where I can't play around with it, but no. And what I'm doing, I'm not really pressing so hard against my skin and combing it up. I'm kind of just doing it like, I'm kind of doing it with light strokes. Kind of like how you would fill in your eyebrows, really. I love that it's clear, and then I'm gonna just sweep that and leave it. I think I'm done with this brow for now. But is it gonna pass the eyebrow fill-in test? As you can tell, this is no product on there versus with product. It instantly lifted my eyebrows. Wow. Didn't have to add water to this for it to stay up, so bonus points there. I'm gonna leave it at that, and I'm gonna do the other side and show you guys how I do my soap brows. All right, so the next eyebrow, I will be using soap, and I'm just using what everyone uses, is like the Pears translucent one. One thing I hate about soap brows is like the smell. I mean, this doesn't smell that bad, but you can kind of smell it when you first initially put it on. The Anastasia one has no smell at all, which I love. I can't stress this enough with soap brows. I hate how time consuming it is, but I love the results. So I'm gonna be using the translucent powder, or translucent soap, sorry, and with some all night spray, and just spray that there, and grab my spoolie and just rub back and forth there. And it actually took me a while to like get used to soap brows, like in terms of applying it, because when I first initially put it on, my eyebrows were so white. I didn't do it properly, but the trick with soap brows, for me at least, is when you put it onto the spoolie, you kind of wait maybe a minute or two and then you apply it onto your eyebrows. So that for me works best. So we're gonna wait like a minute or two until we put this on our eyebrows. It's been a minute, and I am ready to apply this onto my other eyebrow. Alright, so already upon applying this, you really have to work with it versus the Anastasia, which kind of just pushed my eyebrows up right away. That's with soap brows, you kind of have to like just go back and forth on your eyebrows there. See, and then with this one, I feel like I'm definitely working harder to try to keep the hairs up, and the residue on this is definitely worse than the Anastasia. Okay, so now I have all the hairs up. See, there's a lot of hairs that want to go down still. So my brush is starting to dry up, and I feel that all of my hairs aren't up. You can tell that this side here definitely looks more natural in terms of it standing up versus this one. This one kind of looks more forced up, I would say. Which I feel like they both look really good, but definitely for the soap brows, I had to work it in a little bit more. Yeah, that's definitely, what do you guys think? So this side or that side right now? I'm liking this side better so far. So now I'm just gonna fill them in just a little bit, just so you can see what it looks like with some brow product on. See how easy it is to work into the pomade. So I'm just gonna move on to the soap brows and see how they compare. I can already tell that this side is definitely, with soap brows, you do develop like a little bit of that white stuff, but like not a lot to the point where it looks super funny. But I can already tell this is already starting to create. Surprisingly, this is not turning white yet. But yeah, so now I'm gonna fill it in with concealer, and then I'll show you guys what the final product looks like on both of the brows. So I am done filling in both eyebrows with the brow pencil, and what do you guys think so far? So far, I am liking the brow freeze better, just because in terms of application, and it definitely took less time versus soap brows. You guys saw how much more time consuming soap brows are. I am liking the application of the brow pencil better on the brow freeze versus this side. And this one definitely looks more fuller than this side. So far, brow freeze is winning. But the #1 complaint about this product is the white dandruff film thing that appears in about a few hours. So I'm gonna go on about my day, and I'll give you guys an update in about 2 hours to see if that white dandruff thing appears on my eyebrows. All right, everyone, so I am back after 2 hours to record this little update. So right now, my eyebrows, I feel like they're still looking pretty good. Again, this is the brow freeze right here, and then this is the soap brows. Oh wow, looking closer, like it's very patchy on my soap brows, but not much has changed since 2 hours ago. As you can tell, the white film or white dandruff or whatever, like it's not really appearing. And I feel like it would have developed by now because it's been about like 2.5 hours, but that's great news because literally, again, like I mentioned, everyone was complaining about the white film. And so versus the soap brows are obviously still intact. So far, brow freeze is still winning just because, I mean, no white flakes are forming. I didn't put that much. I pretty much just like tapped and swirled a little bit into the product and just worked my way. I don't even think I used all of the product that was on the spoolie. My hairs are definitely still intact. I'm trying to go really close so you guys can see if there's any like white residue. That's the word. I keep saying dandruff. It's white residue. Brow freeze +1 point, soap brows -1 point. And I also wanted to mention that I did like do some cooking in this 2.5 hours, and I went outside. Just wanted to see if there's any like environmental changes that would affect the white residue, but so far it has not, and I am happy with that. I'm super satisfied right now. And I would think that the white residue would really be noticeable on like filled in brows because like my brows obviously look darker, but so far nothing. So I think the girls who are putting this on and reviewing it, they're totally putting way too much onto their eyebrows, and you really don't need that much to be honest. It's been about 4+ hours and I think I can give you guys my real thoughts on this brow product. So obviously if you've been watching till the end, you know that I've been liking the Brow Freeze way better than the soap brows, and I still stand by my comments because when my eyebrow for the Brow Freeze over here did not develop that residue that everyone has been talking about. And the key to this brow product is to not add way too much product onto the eyebrow to prevent that white residue. As you can see, my eyebrows are still up and I barely used any. And I used a lot of soap rubbing that back and forth, and you saw earlier that I was really working my other eyebrow with the soap brows to get that lifted eyebrow look. So I definitely think that I am gonna retire soap brows and use the Brow Freeze from now on going forward. I wish they came out with this sooner because I've been looking for so long for a brow product to one, be less time consuming than soap brows. I also love that the product comes in a small jar so you know how much product is left, and obviously I love that it's a clear translucent color. I mean, you saw what my soap brow soap looked like. Even though it was translucent, I don't know, I just wasn't a big fan of course the smell. That's another pro. Like, the smell to this Brow Freeze doesn't really smell like anything, to be honest, which is nice, so I don't have to smell like soap when after I put my makeup on. Another pro is that a little does really go a long way. Like you saw, I didn't have to use that much product to keep these hairs up, and I love that when I was filling in my eyebrows with my Brow Wiz, it felt very natural. It didn't feel like soap brows where it was a little bit hard and tacky to get through. When I was brushing up my hairs, like versus the soap brows at the end, I didn't really have a lot of product like left at the top or the bottom versus the soap brows where I actually have to get something like a wet damp towel and like wipe it off. This one I didn't really have to because once I was cleaning it up with concealer, it didn't even leave like any weird residue or it didn't look funny versus this eyebrow. Now obviously there are some cons to this product, one being the price. It's about $30, $33 after taxes Canadian, which I think is kind of expensive just for 8 grams. I also didn't like that it didn't come with like a spoolie because I mean, it's an eyebrow product. It should come with like a spoolie. But those are my final thoughts on the Brow Freeze. I definitely recommend getting this product. If you have Asian eyebrows that grow straight down like me, this will definitely work. Remember, a little goes a long way. Don't put too much like everyone else out there is doing because you will get that white residue. So I hope you guys enjoyed my little review on the product, and let me know what you guys think of my eyebrows. Which one do you guys think looks better? A Brow Freeze or soap brows? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you guys aren't already, make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel, and don't forget to turn on the bell notification so you guys are notified when the next video comes out. Thanks for watching. Till next time.